Commissioner Harrison, you getting ready to leave, but before you leave, let this be known. You're a witness. You're a witness against the state. You're a witness against the state because you got evidence and knowledge of corruption in the courts. The new faces of old Jim Crow. All right? When you first came to office, I told you, do your job, lose your job. So if you don't like it, quit. Seems like you did quit. You quit real quick. You quit after you got this little letter from me. See that? February the 2nd, 2011, at 8:53 a.m., I went to the States Attorney's office and I blew the whistle on Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein, and Governor O'Malley's mom machine. All right? Criminal law, articles. All right? Any person that may make or cause to be made a statement or report or complaint of a person to be false. All right? That's false. And that's what you did right here. You did it right here. That's a notarized. That's notary public. Racism in your judicial system. That's notarized. You knowingly lied to the public and y'all had me arrested for making a documentary about your courts. Making false statements. This toilet is a political statement of freedom of speech, a focal point for my movie and book, Letters to Zion, a Rob Fix production. Commissioner Harrison got this. All right? I was a witness to a shooting about 3 weeks ago. It'll be 3 weeks on Wednesday, and then y'all ain't nobody to talk to me. That's me on Shannon Drive. All right? This letter is written in 3 parts. That's Senator Corey McCray, Jackie Addison, Stephanie Smith, and Kaylin Young. You talking about kidnapping. I was kidnapped by the state for making a documentary, Obstruction, and that's my podcast. All right? That's my podcast. 3 years in. That's what you get charged. Misrepresentation of a felony. All right? That's a U.S. crime. And y'all participated in this. 2006 to 2003, I used the laws against you. The trap car was my truck and the contents was worth $250 million. Intellectual property. Movie releases, Jailhouse Diary from 1986. What is considered entrapment? I gave you a definition. Part 3 was the shooting on Shannon Drive. I'm a witness. Ivan Bates nor the detective Gauss got in touch with me yet. I want to testify in front of the grand jury. I want to bring all this evidence in front of the grand jury. You're talking about Criminal RICO Act. All right? You got that. The law defines 35 offenses, and I got all 35. All right? While you use it for the mafia, you also use it here. And I got the RICO Act. That's Governor Westmore, Kwaisa Mfume, Ben Cardins, Eric Barron of the Department of Justice, Speaker Jones, Attorney General Anthony Brown, Mayor Brandon Scott, County Executive Johnny Oleski, and President Biden. That's Commissioner Harris. He got this last week before he resigned. See the date? See the date? That's WJZ. Put out statements without checking the story and painted a negative picture of the defendant. They was protecting his mother from the mob beating, similar to the white man killed at the mob came to his house and beat him to death. Stand your ground. Yeah, like I said, I was right there. Secrets must not block justice. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's what that toilet was about. All right? After the ceasefire. Can't have a ceasefire if you don't end the war on drugs. I'm a whistleblower in the courts, and a whistleblower on this clown called Nick Mosby. On this clown. That's Judge Holland in Renner's Court, Judge O'Malley, Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson, Judge Bridges, Judge Rossetti, Greg Bernstein, Michael Waller, and Michael Nearham. I broke down the money y'all was making off the war on drugs. N62528. And that's Corey McCray, Bill Ferguson. That's Diana Suggs from the Baltimore Sun. It's the money behind the machine. You feel me? The money behind the machine. I'm still working. I'm still working. I'm doing a graduation party today. All right? It pays for my activism. It pays for my activism. And I'm out here in Marriottsville. We got macaroni and cheese. We got grilled vegetables. We got Whitey. And we got Westmore and Shorty. You said you was going to talk to me. You ain't talked to me yet. I'm still waiting for that conversation. I'm still waiting for justice. I'm still waiting for a day in court. Ivan Bates, Eric Barron, Commissioner Harris, Isabella Cummings, the Dream Team. Kidnapping is against the law. I'm a Baltimore City resident. I'm an activist. Activism ain't against the law. Y'all make a lot of money off of black bodies. Y'all make a lot of money off of this N62528. That's the war on drugs, the money behind the war on drugs. Like I said, I'm here working. I'm cooking. I'm at the park. I had to buy a new truck. The state owes me a truck. They owe me a barbecue business. I'm out $260,000 a year. That's what I was making. The state of Maryland got to give me an audit, a federal and the state audit, because money was moved across state lines. It was moved to Virginia. You feel me? I cook all year round, winter, spring, summer, and fall. We talking about Shorty's Barbecue. I was established in 1997. You can't produce no eviction papers. You can't produce nothing. But I can produce forged checks. I can show you where the state participated in fraud. I can show you more than you want the world to see. It's time to pay me. Me and Whitey been waiting long enough. Because I'm getting ready to cook y'all up. Getting ready to cook y'all up. So Commissioner Harrison, before you leave, turn over that information. You holding the evidence. And you my star witness. I told you when you got here. And ain't nothing changed. You got all the videos with you since you've been in office? Man, I got a whole story about you. Got a whole story about me. Mic check. We're going to shut this corruption down.